Real Madrid, everybody. Voted best club of the 20th century by FIFA. 13 Champions League titles, 33 league titles, and currently sitting in 4th place. So, if you haven't noticed by now, Real Madrid is my favorite team. We are doing really bad right now. We are currently sitting 4th in the league as of recording this, and yesterday opened the January transfer window, and I have no idea what's gonna happen. So if you haven't noticed, I've had that banner up in most of my videos, and it's been really difficult these past 6-7 months, especially since I have Xfinity. That's the TV service provider. They have discontinued the broadcasting La Liga games because the channel that they showed it on had a bunch of conflict and that stuff, and so I won't get much into that. But basically, I'm making this video to discuss like what Real Madrid kind of needs to do, or which key players they need to sign in order to like do well in the league, at least finish third, because we are at risk of actually going into the Europa League. Like, round of 16 into the Champions League, it's Ajax, but they're not bad. They're actually good. They actually have a decent chance of eliminating us. This would be like the first time in I don't know how many, like 8-9 years since we haven't been in the semifinals. And yeah, so on to the thing. Now, it was pretty hectic at the start of the season with the appointment of Julen Lopetegui, former Spain manager, who was sacked 2 days before the start of the World Cup for accepting to join Real Madrid as coach. And it did not turn out well from there. First game of the preseason, a loss to Manchester United. No idea what the score was because I was in Colombia at the time. So yeah, that loss sparked a run of bad performances. I didn't watch any of the preseason games because they weren't showing them in Colombia when I was there. And they, as I was told, they weren't doing very good. UEFA Super Cup came around, 4-2 defeat to Atletico. That's how I knew, and most of the world knew, that it was not going to go well this season. So, first game of the season, if I'm not mistaken, a nice 3-0 win over, I forget who it was. Still, 3-0 win, pretty good. Then came, I don't know, October, September, haven't done much research on this. I just have a good memory when it comes to this stuff. So, came midway through the season so far, or midway through this first half of the season. Real Madrid started to not score goals, as that showed with the departure of Ronaldo. Everybody thought that we were going to get at least Hazard or Neymar or anybody. We didn't get anybody. Instead, we got a 17-year-old kid from Brazil who is good, but he's not a good replacement for one of the best players of all time. And we also got a striker from a team in France that we sent him out to, and as of now, he has only scored once, and I have no idea how many appearances, and they don't even play him anyway. And so yeah, with lack of goals, that started to happen. And then our defense, regardless of how good the players might seem, we don't, how do I put this? We concede too many goals, alright? That's been evident ever since Ancelotti left, like 3 or 4 years ago. Oh, Happy New Year, by the way. 3 or 4 years ago, we've been conceding way too many goals. And I don't know what they're going to do to fix it. Probably sign another defender. I have no idea at this point, but Varane, people see that he's like really good, but like, I don't know if this is just me playing FIFA or my previous experiences, but I just don't seem to find him very good. Criticize me all you want, I just don't seem to find Varane all that well. But Marcelo, he's not even a defender at this point. He's just an all-out winner that he goes all the way up and then he gets lazy to track back. And we concede way too many goals just because of that. So, yeah. On to the midfield. Kroos, he's really good. He may have not have had his best season so far, but he's pretty good. Like, we have to stop overly relying on him for our passes and assists. We maybe spread it out wide a bit. I may be talking like crap right now, mostly because I haven't seen much of their games since, as I previously stated, I can't watch them. And yeah, and Asensio. Where do we start with this one? Man's not good anymore. I'm sorry, but we have him to score goals from out wide. He can't even do that. His left foot is good, yes, but this season has not showed at all. Isco. That man's a game changer. We have to play him more. I know Solari, he's like the new coach, he's like, I don't know what they've got. They have like a beef between each other. I have no idea why. Isco, whenever he comes on, he's a game changer. Like a couple games ago, he was like, it wasn't a league game, but it was a Copa del Rey game, and Isco started on the bench. About, I don't know, 60-70 minutes in the game, Isco comes on, he scores twice. Just to prove how good he is. Granted, it was a really bad team, but still. He scored twice in those 30 minutes he was on. And a few games ago, he also bagged an assist, which I don't even know what else to say at this point. Like, the attackers, Benzema, he's good playing with the team, but like I'm just gonna say this. What's a striker that can't score? Like, honestly. Bale, he's injury prone. He's good, but he's injury prone. If he can't score, we have to sign a player. Hazard, they haven't agreed a contract yet with Chelsea, so it's like, we can sign Hazard, just a decent fee of, I don't know, like 80 plus million, and we can get him. Like, we can maybe set up a swap deal with like with Hazard and Benzema, because I mean, like, yes, Benzema plays good with the team, but like, he can't score. I just felt like there's a stat, I don't know how these people managed to find this, but Ronaldo left in July, I think. In this entire year, the top scorer for Real Madrid in 2018 was Ronaldo with 28. Bale second with 27. And he's played the whole year at this team when Ronaldo left midway through the year to Juventus. This infuriates me at this point. And then whenever we play Vinicius, he turns into a god. He changes the game a whole lot. But we just don't play him much. I genuinely don't know why. If he's such a game changer, and whenever he plays, he's always really good. And yeah, and we don't even play him, which is even greater. I know this video seems like a rant, but whatever. I'm just putting out my thoughts out there. If you want to criticize me, go ahead. I don't care. So yeah, good key players they could sign. I mean, I guess they could go out and attempt for Mbappe. It's 100% not going to work out, but it will never hurt trying. Hazard, it looks like a pretty good deal. We're not on the edge, but close to signing him. It's just a good thing that Chelsea haven't agreed a contract with him. So that still leaves him free. Yeah. And that's basically all I have to say. So, yeah. Hope you guys had a really good year, 2018. That's gone now, in with 2019. Hope it goes well for all of you. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new around here for more of this garbage content. Thank you for watching, and peace.